I don't know because now a lot of people like when you come to Thailand, right? They want to come to Heng Garage.
For this garage, did you have everything built up in your head, or it was just like,
No,
you know
no.
what, bit piece by piece?
Piece by piece. We don't have like architect, no. It's just myself.
And then when your father called you to tell you to come back, in your mind you were like, it's not going to be chill life.
Oh, no. This is a Lamborghini Gallardo. I put the twin turbo.
Your twin turbo on the Gallardo?
So now it's making like 1,000 horsepower.
So in this video, we meet my friend Heng. Heng is Thai, and he has by far the coolest supercar man cave of a garage ever existed in Bangkok, Thailand. He owns every single supercar, European, Japanese, and it's quite the expensive collection. But before he built up his brand to what it is now today, Heng's Garage, he actually lived in the US for quite a bit. But there were certain circumstances that led him leaving America and moving back to Thailand to building his brand that it is today. In this video, we're gonna find out. Let's go meet Heng. All right, so we got a very special video today. In this video, I'm actually gonna be interviewing the man that has the coolest man cave garage here in Bangkok, Thailand. He's been featured in many content creators that are based over here in Bangkok's YouTube channels of how cool his car collection, Japanese culture, he's got Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, all the stuff that reminds me of Japanese anime back in the early 1970s and 1980s. It coming to his garage / man cave brings back a lot of 90s reminiscence of Japanese subculture. You know, I first came across Heng through CB Media's channel.
Yes.
And I know a couple years ago, you invited me to your garage a couple years ago when I first moved here to Bangkok, Thailand.
Yes, at the beginning, right?
In the very beginning. And stupid me, I forgot. I was like, wow, I should have just made a video. What the hell was I doing? So thankfully, you know, I have this opportunity to actually come back again and have a sit down and interview Heng. And I know for the first time that I first met you, my first impression was that, wow, you know, you have an automotive business. But then you told me that, no, you know, that's not, this is just a hobby.
Yes.
And Heng also told me that he actually spent some time in the United States studying abroad, working abroad, and then eventually having to come back to Bangkok, Thailand. So without giving too many details of Heng's story, I'm gonna let Heng explain. So without further ado, we just want to know a brief introduction about your upbringing and what inspired you to get into cars and automotives. But you know, first, if you don't mind giving us a brief introduction about your early life, Heng.
Oh, early life. Okay, my name is Heng, and then real name is Ratachai Thamarat. So I grew up in Bangkok. I study high school here, and university also study from Thailand. When I graduate from university, I flew to United States. To get a master's degree.
Where did you get your master's at, or where did you study at?
In the financial business.
In financial business?
Yeah, but my underground is civil engineering.
Okay.
Yes.
Civil engineering, emphasis in automotives or just?
No, just construction, civil engineering.
Construction.
Yes, and then when I was in the USA, I still have a passion about cars. So I got my first car in USA is a Lexus SC400.
Lexus SC400?
Yes.
Nice.
And then I'm being modify a lot of things in there, right? After spend time like 6 years, study, working, finally had to come back.
You got your master's in California,
yes.
And then you worked in California.
I worked in 2 years.
In 2 years,
yes.
in the financial sector.
No, in the furniture business.
Oh, furniture business. Okay.
Yes. Nothing about furniture.
Yeah. Furniture business.
Furniture business, yes.
And then was it your father that told you to come back?
Yeah, my father told me to come back and help me to continue his business.
To run the family business?
Yes, of course.
If you don't mind me disclosing, what is the family business?
It's construction company.
For the construction family business?
Yes, since my grandfather. So it's about now, it's like almost 70 years. I'm a third generation now.
Third generation for your family's construction business?
Yes, correct.
When your father called you to come back, what was your first impression, your first reaction?
No, I don't want to come back.
For sure. Was it because you love, you know, California life?
Because I already have job, right? I have job there, so I have like it's normal life, you know, like you go to work, come back, Sunday, Saturday, go like, you know, car meet.
Car meet, chill.
So you don't have to respond like your own company, you know.
Yeah.
You work for somebody else, you just go work, come back, not thinking too much about grow the business, right?
So chill life.
Chill life.
Very
yes,
chill life.
For sure.
And then when your father called you to tell you to come back, you're in your mind, you're like, it's not going to be chill life.
Oh, no, for sure. Then also I applied for F1 visa, right? To be like work visa, but I got denied. You know.
Okay, so you would think it was a combination of your father telling you to come back and plus getting the denial of the visa that you're
Yes.
like, you know what, maybe it's probably the time to come back to
Yes,
Bangkok.
yes, correct. Because when I work there, I use the, you know, when you graduate for the school there, you have a practical training,
Yes.
yeah, for like years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So eventually through your thought process, you were thinking, okay, fine, I'll come back.
You come back.
And then when you came back to Bangkok, tell me your thoughts about, you know, eventually coming back to Bangkok and then running the family business. And then were you also, while you were getting ready to take over the construction business, was this the same time that you started Garage
Yes.
Collection?
Because I back to Bangkok, right? So I bring my car back, like my Lexus,
From the States?
yeah, from the state. So I have to thinking, how to build a garage, park my car
Yeah.
inside the garage. That's what I thinking like when I was in the USA, right? So that's why I built small one first.
Small here.
Oh, not like this,
Okay.
very small one.
Yeah.
To cover my Lexus. And then after that, I start to, build more.
Build more.
Yes.
So when you brought your Lexus back, you know, it was the same time that your father was grooming you to
Yes.
take over the family business.
Yes.
You were expanding more land into
More land,
bring your Lexus.
yes.
And then what led to building the garage into slowly transitioning to what we see behind us
So
today?
because when you have more cars,
Yes.
so you think about what to do with the parking, right? So that people normally just buy the cover and put the garage. That's it. Put the car on inside the garage. But I'm thinking about we have something else like collection, like model car, diecast, memorabilia.
Yeah.
How to blend together with the car parking. So I decided we have to build like garage room, like combine like nice place.
So you would say that most of your peers here in Bangkok, they just built just a simple garage just to
Yes.
cover it. But for you wanted to
Enjoy.
I mean, I take it around me. It's like a lot of like Japanese subculture influences, some vintage memorabilia that you want to take.
Yes.
So I mean, I'll show you guys in a bit. But I mean, you have King Kong, you have Godzilla. When I first came here, you have Astro Boy, Gundam, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. So it was pretty much a lot of Japanese memorabilia that
Yes.
you
Also, when you have GTR room, what belong beside GTR your car? Yes, you have a diecast GTR related.
So GTR related stuff as
Yes,
well.
something like that. Yes.
Wow, it's insane. So you started expanding. What would you say? How many years has it taken you to?
Oh, it started
continue?
from 2010.
2010,
2010, yes.
and then start from 2010
And then
all the way to
continue until now.
For this garage, did you have everything built up in your head, or it was just like
No,
you know
no.
what, bit piece by piece?
Piece by piece. We don't have like architect. No, it's just myself.
Yourself, yeah.
Yes.
And then everything was all self-taught.
Yes, self-taught. And then I have my company, right? Work construction. I built myself also. I built everything myself.
For your construction company.
Yes.
Wow, very impressive.
Yes.
Through your hobbies, would you say it's a pretty challenging juggling between the family construction business and then building up Heng's Garage and then the brand as well too?
It's sometimes difficult because when you have family, right?
Yeah.
Your wife also like, why you have to expand more thing, like
I don't know if this is going to get you in trouble, but is your wife okay with?
Yeah, she understands.
She understands your hobbies.
Yes.
Okay, good. And then you also have kids as well too.
Yeah.
Are they into?
Not now.
Do they love
I don't
cars
think
as much as you?
not yet because I think they're more to game.
They're gaming.
Yes.
Are you into gaming as well?
No, not.
No. Okay. Now, when you were expanding, you're further more of your, collecting more cars, your garage. What led to the creation of Heng's Garage? What led you to decide? You know what? Maybe I'll start a brand and kind of figure out what's the mission statement of Heng's Garage.
No.
Or if you don't.
No, I just fulfill my hobby. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't have any target like to expand like to be like the big garage for the shop or anything. Yes.
It's more so about just this is my hobby, and then
Yes.
you're welcoming people to come and
Yes.
show people around.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Nothing about business.
Okay, I thought it was like a business or
No,
like expanding
no,
or
no,
anything,
no.
but it's pretty much showing the world about your love for cars
Yes,
and then
that's
just
it.
inviting
Yeah,
people.
yes.
Wow, wonderful. If you had to say, what is your maybe top 3 or top 5 of your all-time favorite cars?
Oh, top 5, right?
Yeah,
It has to be my R35.
R35.
Yes, because to my story about.
Yeah,
Yes, because I love GTR because like more when you modify it, they give you more power.
yeah.
Yes.
I know I've seen through your Instagram that you have a lot of collaborations with some Japanese drift kings and some legends. So you would fly over to Japan quite a bit to interview and
Yeah, because
make content with it.
yeah, because you know when you in this industry, right, you well known like okay, what kind of YouTube channel that subscribe. That's what you say.
Yeah.
So we want to be like to know them, you know. So that's why, but sometimes I contact them to like join and collaborate together.
I think you're pretty active when it comes to a lot of like myself, Chad, and many others. That you're pretty active when it comes to the Western expats based in Bangkok. So you're pretty involved in the YouTube scene as well too.
Yeah.
Seeing content creators around here.
Yes, because people, I don't know, because now a lot of people like when you come to Thailand, right?
Yeah.
They want to come to Heng Garage, because people are thinking like okay, Heng Garage is like garage shop,
Yes.
like fixing cars.
But they come over here and they're like,
But no, it's just my private collection.
it's more like a hobbyist
Yeah, that's it,
garage.
yes.
What is their reaction when they first come over here? They're like, well, this is
No,
not
they
what I
just- They
expected.
just like my Boeing something.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're gonna have Heng show us his awesome garage. Let's get right to it.
Okay.
So we're gonna be checking out Heng's garage collection. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm closer to the age of 40. Even coming out to a place like this, it brings me back when I was a 12-year-old kid.
Last time you were here, like have you been to this room or no?
No, I don't think I've been to this room last
Okay.
time. So we got Captain America, Superman, Iron Man, some cool stuff. Right here. Whoa, check this out. So you get the wow. So you get the Lamborghini.
This is a Lamborghini Gallardo,
Wow.
but I put the twin turbo.
Your twin turbo on the Gallardo.
Yes, so it's now it's making like 1,000 horsepower.
How often do you drive your Gallardo? not that often.
Only like Sunday maybe.
On Sundays.
Yeah.
And then you have the twin. You said the twin turbos, right?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's twin turbo. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Full engine build, piston, rod, everything.
Did you put the twin turbo in recently?
No, a long time ago.
Long time ago?
Yes.
Wow, sweet. Beautiful.
Yep.
And then
This is like 2017.
2017.
Yes.
911.
991.2.
Don't worry, I got to start somewhere. So this is gonna be my car.
This is my friends built for me.
Yeah.
Built in Thailand.
So this is built.
Yes.
Have you driven it a couple
Oh,
times?
it can because it's electric.
Sweet. You got an old school Mini Cooper and you got a actual Mini Cooper. Times have been tough. This is all I can afford at the moment.
This is a table.
This is a table.
Yes.
Really?
But it made from real car. See?
Whoa.
No engine.
So there's okay. Now, are all your rooms interconnected,
Yeah,
or
it's
this is
all-
just
all connected.
all interconnected?
Yeah.
Wow, very cool. Wow. It was a combination of Shell, AAA insurance, GT.
Like all the car parts.
This kind of stuff, do you ever wonder, Heng, that all the stuff that you're collecting, it's reminiscent of like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s? Do you feel like in 2025, we don't get as much vintage memorabilia, or do you think there's not that much culture in regards to that? Like, do you think that we'll ever get cool stuff like this in 2025?
No, I think you can because now I think a lot of side daily productions.
Or reproduction and just
Yes.
rebranding everything?
So if like you get the old one, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So now people start to making the new one.
Start making new stuff. This is 100% a man cave.
This is what I'm talking about. My Lexus SC400.
This is the one from America.
Yeah, from America. Yes, left-hand drive.
Wow. Yeah, left-hand drive, just like in the States. You would say that this will always have a special place in your heart.
Yes, of course.
Never,
Yeah.
never getting rid of it.
No.
How often do you drive your Lexus?
Oh, no, not much.
And then, since this is steering wheel is on the left-hand side, are you able to drive it in Bangkok?
Yes.
Really?
Register, no problem.
Oh, registered?
Yeah.
Even if the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay, we have like student condition. When you come back, right,
Yeah.
to your country, you get like discount for tax. You know, like car tax is 300%.
300%, yeah.
So I get like, now I pay 120%.
100% now
Yeah, for like lower.
for a student.
Yes.
Wow. Maybe I would be a student forever.
This is my souvenir. Remember like last time we interviewed you here?
Yes, I remember. From the seats.
Yes.
And then we got Lala Boo Boo over here. Now looking at this, it brings back my childhood in the 1990s. Growing up, mix of Super Mario, anime, a lot of fantastic culture. It's close to 30 years, and I don't know, I know I'm getting really sappy and nostalgic, but when I look at stuff, it's always a good reminder of when I was just a kid, just living a carefree life. I think your dad would appreciate the chat.
Okay, this engine belonged to him, remember?
For his tailboat, for
long
the
tailboat,
table,
yes.
long table.
So his project not finished, right? So he sold the boat.
I haven't been keeping up with this project. What happened with the whole long tailboat thing?
I think some Thai shop screwed him up, so
Oh,
he
wow.
just gave up.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So then he just sold his tailboat and then just
Yes.
Left the engine with you, or gave
No, buy.
Oh, you bought the engine. Okay.
Not for free.
Okay.
Yeah, I just asked him to do like this. Headache.
He's a good man.
Good man.
Before I moved to Thailand, probably 6 months before I moved to Thailand, I consumed a lot of Chad's content. So
Yep.
he's a big inspiration for a lot of us moving over here and making content in this wonderful country.
Hot rod.
Do you mind giving us an introduction of these
Okay,
vehicles?
this is a 1937 Ford Hudson pickup truck.
How were you able to acquire this 1937
Okay, the chassis is from Thailand.
chassis from Thailand?
So, but the body from state.
Okay.
Okay, so we just put
Put it all
custom,
together.
all custom.
So parts from Thailand, parts from the States.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is all hand paint.
I get like 1930s gangster feel from looking at this. This is so cool.
Yeah, and this is a hot rod.
This is your hot rod over.
Yeah, from Jeep Lee.
Same concept. Did you get parts from Thailand and then parts from
No,
the
this
States?
is all part from Thailand.
All parts from Thailand.
Yeah, it's all hand built. But these two cars from my high school.
These two cars are from your high school.
Yes, I just still keep it.
Wow. So you have, I see a Mercedes
And then
here,
Volvo.
and then this is the Volvo up there.
Yes, 940. But this is all 2JZ swap.
2JZ swap.
Yeah, Toyota engine.
Wow. Very cool. Do you take drive them out
no.
or just live in them?
But drivable, no problem.
Yeah, you can drive no problem. And then you have an M4 with an ACOG
Oh, the
sight. Beautiful.
BB gun.
I love it. I'll admit I'm not much of a car guy. I'm not a car aficionado. But when I look at this Nissan Skyline, it gives me Japanese Boryokudan vibes, which is Japanese street gang vibes. This is the whole theme of how Japanese street gangs, not Yakuza, but Japanese street gangsters would dress in this type of theme. Heng, I want to ask you about the inspiration for this Nissan Skyline. I think from what I remember, I get a lot of Japanese Boryokudan, like street gang, like 1980s vibes.
Suzuki. Yeah.
This is custom built, I take it.
Yeah, it's all custom. I have a picture of the model.
Of the
like
model.
this style.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I want to do it. I want to build it. So I just found the car like Nissan Skyline 4-door R30.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I have one of my friends do fabrication, everything exactly the same as a photo. This is one of. There is no matching like in Japanese or anything. Only one car.
So there's nothing like this in
No,
Japan.
nothing. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's such a sick, this is a cool vibe. This still runs.
Yeah, you run.
Okay.
But just go only for even not drive normal on the street.
You can't drive normal.
We can register, but like with the pipe and
Yeah, with a pipe and everything. I think police would be a little bit suspicious about it.
yes.
Let's go over to your favorite, the R35.
Okay.
Now, what made you choose the R35 out of everything?
I start the GTR from R35.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like before I get the R35, I have Supra.
You had a Supra.
Everything manual,
Yeah, I grew up loving the Supra.
very heavy clutch,
Oh yeah.
right? Manual transmission. So I started, okay, let's move to GTR. It's dual clutch, automatic, fast.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Much better drive than the
Yes.
Super, you would
When
say.
I got the car is stock, right?
Stock, yeah.
It's already fast, but I think, oh, I'm not going to find anything. I will keep it stock.
Yeah.
Only 3 months.
Only 3 months, and then you started changing everything out.
Of course.
What have you changed out so far with the R35?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
everything,
Everything's completely done.
everything, full build, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, start from the normal stock is 3.8, right?
Yeah.
Now it's 4.3.
Wow.
Yeah, and billet blocks.
Jeez.
So now it's making 1,600 horsepower.
1,600?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You know, when you're doing all these, I know back in America there's like regulations for that. Is that the same here in Thailand or not?
No,
not
no,
really.
it's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, you modify everything okay.
If you're into like JDM, anything JDM related, it's much better to get into this hobby here in Bangkok. I think in California there's too many regulations.
This is also one of the seat.
Yes.
It's all custom in here. It's all pure carbon fiber.
So there's a carbon fiber seat.
Yes, but only one made in Thailand. Only one pair in the world.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. I thought a lot of these would have to be, you have to get it from like overseas in Japan or something.
You know, like this car burned before, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's burned.
It was burnt.
Yeah, it's all burned. Half cars.
Wow.
And I fixed it back.
You did a fantastic job. This is amazing. And then this is, you would say this is your, out of all of them, this is your go-to.
Yes,
100%.
definitely, because too much story about it.
I noticed that you have the Swedish flag over here. What is the story behind it?
This is a 1984 Volvo 240. My dad bought brand new back then. And I used to go to school with this car.
With the Volvo.
Yeah, with the Volvo.
Your father's more of a Volvo guy.
Yeah,
you would
of
say.
course. And then I started, okay, what to do with this? I just completely changed to the
You change everything, make
design
the Swedish
myself,
flag.
everything, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever, have you taken this out for racing as well too?
No, just
Just
drive.
show.
Because in Thailand we don't have much racing series like this car.
The only racing I probably know here in Thailand is probably over in Buriram, right? But then that's only for MotoGP, and do they do
And
it?
they have like, like Toyota series
Toyota
and
series.
then Honda series. You know, like the Bangsan coast circuit
Yeah,
on the beach.
Yeah, I know there are events out there
Yeah.
a couple times a year. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, if you guys are a big fan of the Disney cars, you're in for a real treat. Wow.
This is a McQueen. But the best car is Toyota Celica.
Toyota Celica?
Yeah.
94 or
94, 95.
94, 95? I actually like the Toyota Celica's 90s, but I remember when my friend bought the 2000, I didn't like the design for that one. That Celica's rear RWD?
No, this is front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive? Okay.
They have a front wheel drive and then four wheel drive.
Four wheel drive?
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is a Daihatsu Copen.
Daihatsu. Hey, have you drifted quite a bit?
Drift? Try one.
Yeah.
But I built one already, my Cefiro. I have built one already, almost done.
That's gonna be your drift car?
Yes, but just for fun, not like crazy.
Will you be drifting?
No.
No. Oh, wow. Now this is the GTR Garage.
GTR Garage. Start from this one, you know, Hakosuka, right?
Hakasuga? No, what is it?
It's a 1974, 5.
75?
Start, yes.
Wow. So is that the inception date for the Skyline? Or
Yeah.
the GTR?
Mostly start from here,
From 75?
75.
Wow. How did you acquire the 75?
Yeah,
Here in Thailand?
yes.
Wow, very cool.
And from this one, C10, they call C10 Hakosuka.
Hakasuga?
It means box.
Box.
Yeah.
How's it like driving this one? Not that, it's
Okay, but not fast.
Not fast? Okay.
No AC. This is a C110.
C110?
Yeah, they call Ken and Mary.
Ken and Mary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ken
there's
and Mary.
the design for the Ken and Mary over here.
Because you know the advertising in US, they have like couple Ken and Mary.
Ken and Mary. Oh, so that's
That's the story.
That's the story behind when they were advertising this in the
Yes.
States. Wow, cool. And how's the driving over here? Same as the other one? No aircon?
Oh, this is one my
Pretty
modify
fast.
already. Modify.
Okay, so it's
Put
real
the
fast.
new engine.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
So I take it that with most of your cars, you always swap out the engine and the
Yes.
chassis and everything.
And this one R30.
R30.
Yes.
Wow.
Not much, right? You haven't seen a lot.
For the R30?
Yeah.
You've already swapped out the engine for this?
No,
as
no.
well?
This one is
Or stock
stock engine.
engine.
Just put new turbo.
Wow. Fantastic. Beautiful.
Okay, and then move to 34.
30. Oh. It's safe to say that this part of your garage is probably your favorite part.
Yes.
34.
Or 33, 32.
32, 32, 33, 34.
Yeah.
Wow. Carbon
Of course, Volvo.
Oh, they got the beautiful Volvo.
Yeah, it's a 850.
850.
Yeah, 1995. This one special edition T5R.
T5R.
Yeah.
For the 32, 33, 34, you got this under student, right? You don't
No,
have
no,
to pay
no.
it
This is from here.
from here.
Student, I only get from the
Only
website.
from the States.
Yeah.
For these, let's say if I were to acquire, buy it here, would I have to go through the same 300%
Of course.
tax? Wow. Jeez.
But now the price go up already.
Right, yeah?
Yeah. Like this car I bought like a couple of years ago, like 5 million baht, right?
5 million.
Now you have to pay like 15.
15 million baht for
Yeah.
the 33, 34.
Yes.
Jeez. So 15 million baht for here, and then probably same price for
No,
the
no.
32.
32, I pay like 1.6.
1.6,
Now it's like 6 million.
6 million for that. Wow. And then
This one 5 or 6.
probably 5 or 6 million
Yeah.
for the R33.
I pay like 3 million.
Jeez.
Everything goes up.
Yeah, it goes up very quickly. It's hard to be a car collector in Thailand.
R31.
Beautiful. R31.
Yes.
Nice. And then what was the price point for the R31?
This one not much.
Not much, right?
Yeah, 1 million, 2 million.
1 or 2? Nice. Do you drive the 31 often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And then Supra.
And then you have the lasting Supra. I just want to give a special thanks to Heng for taking the time out of his schedule to show us around his amazing garage. Definitely check out Heng's channel. I'll link his socials in the description down below. Heng, do you have any lasting words you would like to say?
Okay, thank you for you coming back again.
Oh, thank you very much, Heng. Anyways, go check out Heng's channel, check out his socials. He's got a lot of cool stuff on everything. If you guys are into cars, racing, definitely check out his channel. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay.
Peace.